Life of Chuck is directed by Mike Flanagan and stars Tom Hiddleston, Chewitel Ejifor, Mark Hamill, Karen Gillian, and Jacob Tremblay. The film follows the life of Charles Chuck Krantz in 3 different act structures, from his death, which also coincides with the death of the universe itself, to his childhood. I'm a huge fan of both Mike Flanagan and Stephen King, and I was really anticipating seeing The Life of Chuck. I was hearing great things about the film. I think that it was the Critics' Choice in the TIFF Festival, and unfortunately, I was underwhelmed by The Life of Chuck. I don't think that this movie is a complete misfire. It's got its moments. It's well made, it's well directed and well acted, and it's certainly a unique film. I like original movies. I think that more original films should be made, and this is really a unique experience. I haven't had an experience quite like this for a long time, and I will applaud Mike Flanagan for at least attempting to do this film, this story, because it must have been kind of daunting to start this project. All of the actors are terrific in the film. I love Tom Hiddleston in the movie. I think he is the best part of this film. He's really great. He's great in the dance number. We see it in the trailer. It is fantastic. I love this dance sequence. Chewitel Ejifor, he's a great actor like always. He's really good in the emotional stuff, and I really enjoyed his chemistry with Karen Gillian. And maybe I'm a sucker for like end of the world type movies. Like, I love this genre, and here I think the first act was really thrilling. It was kind of emotionally draining, and I love Matthew Lillard in this movie. Matthew Lillard appears for one cameo, and he is absolutely terrific. It's just a great scene. And Mark Hamill is in this movie. Mark Hamill is terrific. He has this great monologue. Like, some of this movie is really great. It's just, I don't think that it comes together really all that well near the end. I think that it works kind of, and I don't know if it's the 3-act structure, the non-linear structure that Mike Flanagan takes for this film, which kind of, I think, disrupts the storytelling here. I don't know, at least it did for me. I would have liked maybe to have seen this movie in a linear fashion. I think that would have been a little bit easier to swallow, and I think the impact of the ending could have been a little bit bigger. I don't know. I don't know what you could have done differently, but I think that the movie was also way too heavy-handed, and like, I didn't find the movie subtle at all, and it surprises me because like Mike Flanagan is usually a subtle writer and he can do subtlety, but here in The Life of Chuck there is no subtlety. It's just really thrown in your face, and the movie is a little bit too self-important too. And I just didn't latch on to the characters. I think that was the biggest problem for me, is just I didn't really care at the end of the day what happened to these people, what happened to Chuck. Even though I liked all of the performances, I just didn't care. I didn't latch on to anybody in this film. And I think that's where Life of Chuck misses the mark for me. And I feel like it's because the 3 acts are so like separated from each other. And I think that kind of hurt the film a little bit. I would have preferred, I think, a much linear narrative than what we got. And like the 3rd act leaves no surprises. I kind of figured out what was happening. I think that the weakest part of the film is the 3rd act. It just doesn't really come together for me as I hoped it would. Like, the 1st act is my favorite part of the film, and the 2nd act is solid. But the 3rd act, I think, is mostly where my problem lies with the film. It just isn't satisfying enough, and some of the dialogue is a little bit wooden. I wasn't really a fan of the narration of this film. Like, I get that for the novel it works, but here, like, I just didn't need everything explained for me. So yeah, I think that this movie is okay. It's just not great. I still think that you should see it if you're like a fan of Stephen King and a fan of Mike Flanagan. You might like it. You might like it better than me. I think a lot of people did love this movie. I just am not one of those people. I thought that it was fine at best. Yeah, I'd give this movie a B-. I think that's fair. Let me know what you thought about The Life of Chuck down in comments below. Please like, comment, subscribe, and see you next time.